Hello, my name is Paulina, and basically through the exercises and all the mini briefs that we did in the past assignments, it came to my final idea came to my own culture. So through the topics and interests, there were things that I did like, but however, they're likes and interests, and you couldn't really question them. However, my final idea became around my culture and the Polynesian culture. So Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, Cook Islands and New Zealand. That's probably one of the biggest things that I am passionate and interested in is my own culture. You know, it's so rich in history, the culture is so beautiful across all nations, through food, dance, music, art, history. There's so many things to learn and so many new things still to learn. And so my idea or my self-brief was to basically unveil the untold stories of the lost or hidden or the past, because there is just so many stories that my parents tell me all the time, and it'll be nice to, you know, share them because some of them are funny and then some of them are interesting. Some of them are like, I wonder if that really did happen, Dad. But there are just so many untold stories. Whenever we have family meetings or family get-togethers, they tell their stories of back in the day when I was this and that, and it's just so interesting. Especially the interesting ones are the stories of the wars between the islands. I think that's definitely interesting because I am a part of a clan, and so my family does have a lot of stories about the clans and the tribes within Fiji. So through this assessment, not only was I revealing, you know, and further investing myself in my own culture, but you know, I was revealing my parents' stories. The light. So through researching, my research was definitely, you know, interviewing and getting in stories through my parents. Not only that, I did get articles from UWS, the library. I got articles, from the government. It was basically about how the government and politics over in Fiji and how technology is slowly influencing them. You know, because they are a bit behind technology wise, so even a little bit of technology goes a long way for them. So yeah, what I want to achieve in this project was to not only, you know, further invest myself in my culture and, you know, understand and get stories, but also, you know, to teach and share with people, because not only do I find it interesting, but I'm pretty sure other people would find it interesting. Yeah. So I would 100% like to continue this idea for Fourthy. This zine was just a little snippet of my culture and only just my family. If I was to do it for Fourthy, I would definitely, you know, invest in other people's cultures, you know, my friends' cultures, because I do have, you know, I do have friends who are, you know, Samoan, Tongan, Cook Island, New Zealand, Kiwi. So I would go and interview their families, or, you know, people who are elderly within clans and tribes that don't, you know, mind sharing their stories. I'd interview them and, you know, do the zines or little snippets of them and their stories or their family and their clans. Not only would I do a zine, I feel like I would do a short film with it as well, because even with this zine, the key words that are within my zine are from the stories that my family did tell, and it's from the audio, so you kind of would have to listen to the audio to get the zine, and I feel like I would do that with, if I was to further go ahead next year, I would do a short film along with the zines.
I want to join
The army.
because that time was a police police sergeant.
Yeah.
He asked me one day when I was small. When I was small, you see the photo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he asked me, he was signing my shoes,
Yeah.
the school shoes.
Yeah.
The sandal I used to wear to the school. He asked me, you want to become a policeman? I said, no. And he asked me, why? I tell him, too many lies. The policemen do a lot of lies. I don't know where it come from.
Yeah.
Then I want to join the army,
Yeah.
Fiji, but I was going to the army headquarters for interview with the other boys.
Yeah.
But the boys tell me you can't go because you don't have a brother. We have, the other boys, they have brother.
Yeah. Because you only had auntie.
Because if I go, I might have shot and no family.
Only when we had the hurricane.
A hurricane?
The biggest hurricane in Fiji.
When?
It's Hurricane Bembe. That time I was in
a hurricane, Fiji?
Yeah. I think year 3.
Yeah.
I live with my auntie. And the heavy rain came and the flood came. And we had to go up in the highlands because we were at the bottom there.
Which house is this?
That
Auntie's?
one at, where we went to my auntie.
Yeah.
That's their new house, but it used to be a big wooden building.
Yeah.
Because they're
right next to the water.
Yeah.
That
because they used to have like a big wooden building, then they used to have like the fishing nets hanging.
Yeah.
And then when the river overflooded and the stream coming down.
Yeah.
The water, because it's all big rocks.
The one with the bridge.
Up and down, then go down to the sea.
Yeah.
And the water was very high, and so we had to go up, climb up like big higher at the top. Because the water was coming down, and then you wash the house out.
Oh, or the whole house?
Yeah, the whole house. And then we had to go up higher ground. Even the wind can blow us away. We nearly fly away. The kids were running up the hill.
Yeah.
And it was like in the dark. And we had to get the torches. Everyone screaming, and we were running up.
Yeah.
To another neighbor's house at the top. So we had to go and stay there.
Yeah.
But the house was washed away down to the sea.
So the one thing that goes really well to my culture and whatnot is the things of nostalgia, anything that's like old or vintage or that has like a significant past moment or presence about it. Because I'm obsessed with Polaroids and instant film. So looking through the photos, I find them so beautiful because back in the day, I just feel like the moments that were captured. Oh, sweating up a storm in here. The moments that were captured back in the day, it was genuine, because people that take photos now, with a DSLR or camera, it's more like candid or like, let's take a photo now. But I feel like because the cameras, all of them were instant, my parents didn't know how to use a camera, so taking a photo was generally in the moment. So a lot of the photos, when I was looking at back, it was definitely 100% genuine, 100% captured in the moment. And not only that, the film of the photograph, because it's been over time, it's developed in a certain way, so they might have a little stain on it, the colour might have deteriorated, so it might be faded. Some of them are blurred, but that's like naturally taken in the photo by accident and looks so beautiful. It's the one thing that I love and appreciate about it. It's one thing that I'm obsessed with, is like the nostalgic of it. So looking through the photos, it was very funny, but it's so beautiful because the way it's turned out and come to now. So if I was to do it next year, I think I'll be so interested in the photographs and the films of other families and other cultures. I'll just find it so beautiful and I would love it. But yeah, so basically this scene is just basically telling and revealing my own parents' story. And yeah. I hope you enjoy.